What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Uncrowned Otaku. Latest episode of Hajime no Ippo came out a couple days ago, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I be chilling on the Ippo reviews because not a lot happens per chapter, so I kind of want to let them all kind of stack up so we can have something of substance to talk about. We could talk about something of weight. Otherwise, it just would have been like, oh, Mashiba backstory. Continuation of Mashiba backstory. More Mashiba backstory. Oh, we're back to current day. So instead, now we can have a good discussion of learning more about Mashiba. We learned why he did what he did to Miyata. He, growing up, they lost their parents early, so he took it upon himself to be kind of like a role model for Kumi, but at the same time, he got a demon following him. Some kind of darkness lies inside of him. It really reminded me of Mikey. If y'all read Tokyo Revengers or if y'all are watching it, Mikey has dark impulses. That's what Mashiba, that scene kind of struck me as. That's Mashiba's dark impulse that he can't fight. Well, he can't resist. So he ends up beating up people, gets sent to juvie, and when he gets out, he's trying to just get a job, do right, impress Kumi, let her live the life he couldn't live, that his parents couldn't give Kumi because they're dead.
They're dead! They're all dead!
All of this backstory, to me, is signaling a death flag, unfortunately. I think Mashiba might die in this World Championship fight. But because he's in this World Championship fight, I think that backstory is giving us semblance of two things. One is that he's reached the height of his career. Kumi can be proud of her brother who fought for a world title. And two, now that Kumi's proud of you, Kumi's grown, Kumi's got her own thing, boyfriend, she has somebody looking after her now, Mashiba's job is done. I don't know, after this match, I don't know what other kind of role Mashiba would play in this manga. The only thing that could happen is if Mashiba passes away in this fight, that could stir Ippo to get back into boxing, but even then I doubt that because Mashiba's in a different weight class. So even if Ippo got back into boxing, he's in a different weight class, he wouldn't be going to fight to avenge Mashiba. So that's not even likely to happen. But another big thing that happened is this kind of solidified to me that Ippo's never going in the ring again. Ippo is 100% pure coach / trainer.
What did he say?
Still worried about Mashiba, so he asked the reporters, can you ask a couple of things and tell me how he's doing? And when reporters ask, they report back to Ippo, and Ippo reads between the lines because they tell him like, oh, well, his jab. They said his jab's the same as usual. When Ippo hears that, he goes, oh, so that means he has no training partners because his jab is super clean, super precise, super powerful. He's knocked out everybody. So Ippo's looking for training partners for Mashiba because he knows that's what he lacks. And even Ippo knows what kind of partner Mashiba needs because Ippo's been watching and studying Mashiba's opponent, the world champion. And Ippo realized the world champion has a lot of head movement, is an infighter, packs a punch. So Ippo goes, Sendo would be the perfect training partner, but he's training with Miyata for his world title fight. Who could I find? So he asks Aoki, Kimura, Itagaki, Takamura. And finally, Takamura, when Ippo's explaining what he's looking for, Takamura's like, okay, so you need an in-fighter with good movement, a southpaw, and you don't know anybody like that. And Takamura goes, idiot, that's you! Ippo's mind is like, me? The reason he had that reaction is because in Ippo's mind, he is not a boxer. The thought of him being a training partner didn't even cross his mind because he is so far removed from being a boxer. Ippo is a trainer. The fact that he couldn't even remember that, oh my gosh, me, I'm an infighter. Me, I'm southpaw. Me, I pack a punch. Ippo couldn't remember any of that because Ippo is so far out of the ring that he has zero thoughts of ever getting back into the ring or training, like being a training partner to somebody, because Ippo's retired. Who would want a retired person as their training partner? You see, Ippo's locked in on never boxing again. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, give up the hope and the dream of a return. Ippo, literally, this author has done everything for us. He's also played with our emotions, but the author has had Ippo tell us, I'm retiring. The author has had Ippo say, I have no regrets in the ring. The author has had Ippo say, no, I'm a trainer now. The author does keep dangling candy in front of our face, but he's told us, he's shown us Ippo has no desire to get back into that ring. So there's a lot of people still holding on to hope. You gotta give that up. Ippo himself doesn't even remember he boxes. Because he doesn't anymore. He's such a coach / trainer. It's crazy. But that, hey, I guess maybe Ippo will turn into a training partner for Mashiba because Mashiba has no one. This will be a good shoulder to lean on, and maybe this will grow their connection if Mashiba somehow wins his title fight, you know. Maybe he'll look at Ippo in a more positive light, and a future brother-in-law kind of light. Because Ippo did help Mashiba win the fight leading up to this. Ippo was in the crowd telling Mashiba what he needs to do, and even though Mashiba won't admit it out loud, he did admit it to us in an internal monologue that without Ippo, he would have lost that fight. So this might be the missing piece. Hey, I never thought Mashiba was that impressive, but hey, maybe this will be what we need. Maybe this will be what he needs to get that world title. I still don't see him beating this dude. This dude shot a gun at his manager. I don't see anybody beating this dude. He's a savage. But yeah. Oh, and I touched on why Mashiba stepped on Miyata's foot in the beginning of the franchise during the Super Rookie Tournament. He did that because he realized he was going to lose, and that demon, that darkness, the dark impulse inside of Mashiba told him, you can't lose this fight. And he was still doing it for his sister. So by any means necessary. That's why he stepped on Miyata's foot, and he just had to win that fight. And I think he wanted to apologize, but he just ain't built that way. But what did y'all think of the latest couple chapters of Ippo, where it's going, Mashiba's chances of winning, Sendo's chances of winning, because Sendo's training with Miyata? Comment down below. But most importantly, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join the Uncrowned Kingdom. I appreciate y'all. I rock with y'all the long way. Uncrowned Kingdom. I've been your boy, the Uncrowned Otaku. That's the fire that keeps the kingdom burning safely, and I will see y'all in the next video. Hey, peace, bros. Peace, 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 peace.